Live.
I got the fucking thing in front of you now.
What? Are you on your laptop or a
Mhm.
tablet?
On my laptop.
Doing
I've
big things.
upgraded in the world, man. Yeah, that's what the West Coast does. We're now a national corporation. Nowhere near that.
What happened?
So we're now a national corporation.
Oh
In
yeah,
reality, we're not.
from the southeast
From
to
the
the
deep southeast,
way southeast to the
southwest, the deep southwest.
uh, oh yeah. Well, is anything under California? There's no state under California, right?
Not just Mexico.
Yeah, because it
We
kind of
drove like right next to the border twice, two or three times. Like we got very close to it.
right in front of the law.
Huh? Yeah, well, it's what I do. But I have my aviators on, so it's cool. I was good with the Texas police. So people were like freaking out. It's like, don't cross the border by accident. I'm like, trust me, the border patrol will stop me.
There's like a lake
We're
there,
not,
right? Isn't there like a lake in between like Texas? Why'd you go so far south though? I
well, we
figured.
took the I-10, I-8 or something. So it's the southernmost. We didn't want to go up high, so we didn't get any snow or any frost on the road or anything.
I figured you crossed through like northern Texas. I guess yeah, you would have probably hit snow through there.
Yeah, we avoided that. Plus, I think the route that we took is a little bit faster with the speed limit. Like speed limit
Uh,
hit 80 sometimes.
so you went like north, west, and then south to hit like southern, and then back up. Did you go through
Yeah,
like New
yeah,
Mexico?
we pretty much followed the southern. We got close to Mexico, but we
Okay.
didn't cross the border because that's a waste of time. Reason.
Oh, oh
It was good.
man.
It was a good 3 day drive.
And you only stopped like what
I
during
live
the
that
night?
Cali lifestyle. You only stop at night to sleep.
Team no
Good
sleep.
times. Hmm?
Said team no sleep.
Yeah, right. Me, the cell, dog and a cat. That's
Pretty
how that went.
much. Yeah, I don't know how you did
Yeah.
it.
So I look forward to doing that for a while.
I mean, when I drove to Georgia by myself, I was like, oh, I'm dead. I had a headache by the time I got up there, like in silence. Well, I had my podcast and stuff, but like
Yeah.
after
Well,
a
it was like that
while,
too. I slept a lot throughout the trip. So I just throw on podcasts or music or whatnot.
damn, that's crazy though. Like that's literally cross country,
Yeah.
and only thing is, it's like Florida's like a pain to get out of because you live in Miami, so you literally have to cross the entire state just
Yeah,
to get somewhere else.
exactly. That's the worst part because that in Texas. But Texas, I heard was going to be really bad, but I enjoyed the drive through Texas. I thought that was fine. But the first day we drove 15 hours. I think 13 of those was was just Florida, just getting out of Florida. Yeah. And
That's
then
crazy.
Texas was a full 17-hour drive across.
Last time I've been to Texas, when I was younger. I think I went for a wedding. It was like my cousin's wedding,
Hmm.
and I was sick. Like it was during the summer. It was hot, and I was sick too. So I was like, that's what I think that's when I grew a distaste for Mountain Dew. That's all
Hmm.
they had me drinking. So like every time I drink it, it's like I link those two together from when I was sick to that. So it's like, yeah, Mountain Dew. I drink it now, but back
But
then
not for a while.
had to handle that business.
Yeah, man. It ain't easy.
Yeah, I just watched the Ant-Man trailer. I know I'm
Yeah.
like 5 days late or whatever. It's all right.
All right. We can pick it up from there. That'll be our first topic.
Sure, go for it. What do you think?
I thought it was all right. I don't know. It didn't really show a lot, I guess.
It was only one guy talking.
Yeah,
He
I'm
wasn't
not
like
really sure about the outfit.
the Ant-Man outfit.
Yeah.
It looks just like from the comics. It looks
The what?
exactly like they got the helmet and everything.
It does, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where like it looks weird live action.
I'm sure they're gonna explain the purpose. There's always gonna
Mm,
be like some purpose to like the helmet does this. Well, I know in the helmet he could actually communicate with the ants.
okay.
That's the only thing.
Like I don't know if it like the eyepiece also. I didn't like it that was transparent. I don't know why. I just assumed it would be like sunglasses, like you wouldn't see his eyes.
I wonder if it's gonna be like in the because since they seem to be taking a lot from like the Ultimate stuff.
Hmm.
Like in the Ultimate universe, it's like the it's not so much the shrinking. It's more of like the giant man stuff where everyone grows huge. It's like it's not just one person who has it. It's pretty much like people are trained to wear the suit so their body can handle like, the expansion of the mass and stuff like that. So they pretty much have like a whole army of giant men. So I wonder if they're gonna kind of go that route maybe, or I don't know.
No, I think for this they'll probably just stick to the shrinking.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about for I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about like for future plans.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that could be a possibility. That's a storyline they could follow.
yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I'm not really an Ant-Man fan. I'll
Mm.
watch the movie obviously, but he wasn't really a character that I was like, yes,
Yeah,
Ant-Man
yeah, the
movie.
same thing with me. But then again, neither was Guardians when they announced it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't mean
Mm.
I'm not gonna watch the movie. I'm still gonna watch the movie, but like I know enough of the character. I think it's good that they went with the Scott Lang character because I think you could build more of a story around that. Like
Hmm.
I think like his background would be better fit than the Hank Pym stuff. 'Cause I don't really see a like I don't really see like a Hank Pym like story movie that would fit like unless it's like a an event. Like I only see him with like the Avengers and stuff. I don't really see him like as like a solo character unless they're gonna go the
Yeah,
whole domestic abuse route, which I doubt.
yeah, especially with I don't know, especially with like an older Hank Pym. Doesn't look like this guy's
I'm sure
mentoring
it's gonna
Scott.
be like some flashback stuff with him and
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That like there might even be some stuff in Agent Carter series, or
that I think it started this week. I gotta watch that before I fall behind.
but it's only what like 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's only airing
The break.
during the break, so it's probably gonna end a couple weeks before. I think Shield starts back in March, so it'll probably end a couple weeks before that, like beginning of February or mid February. I gotta catch up on
That's
that,
the show
and
I
I
gotta get on.
huh?
That's a show I gotta start. Agents of Shield.
Well, season
Like,
one's on Netflix,
yeah,
so
no, that's.
if you watch it
I
now,
started my list. I got a list of TV shows to watch. Right now, I'm about 10 deep.
I can't even see.
Uh, it's a lot of rewatching shit, and then some stuff I haven't seen that I should watch.
Yeah, I started that, and then I started watching anime, and then yeah, that ended that. Like every time I go on Netflix, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. Like the moment I decide to watch it, they're gonna announce, well, these are the shows that are getting taken off this month, next
Gotta
month.
watch them all in a day.
But yeah, I gotta. I don't know. I'm just watching it slowly. I'm not really rushing anything because I don't know. Like especially these shows are like 40 minutes each episode. I'm just like, just to catch up, it's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Unless I like marathon through it like I did Smallville. 10
The
seasons
thing is,
in
like,
like a month.
yeah, I don't have time or patience. But then again, like as I work now, I throw on like a TV show and I'm watching that on the side as I'm working. So that's why I got the
Yeah.
list, 'cause I know I can probably catch up on stuff. But I got some HBO shows on there, and those are straight up an hour long per episode. Or Sherlock. I'm watching Sherlock with Giselle. Each episode's an hour and a half.
Is that the one with Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Or is that there's like three Sherlock Holmes shows on, right? There's like
Uh,
Elementary, I think.
there's Elementary, which is the American one. There's Sherlock, which is the British one. And then I think there was just the movie with Robert Downey.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just looking for Avengers 2. I think that's the only movie I'm really looking. Oh, and Ant-Man comes out this year too, but like the
Yeah.
first half of the year that I'm really looking forward to as far as movies. I don't watch a lot of movies, so.
Yeah, I don't get excited for movies these days either. Like I don't go to the theater as much as I used to. Before I used to go every
Oh, I'm gonna
weekend.
go see. I'm gonna see Taken 3 though.
Yeah.
Very. I probably go on my birthday next week, like after work. Go on like that. My birthday's on Tuesday. So yeah, and it's cheap, $6. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But, yeah. Like I won't watch that. There's a lot of stuff that and there's stuff that comes out that I'm like, oh, I should watch. Like I haven't seen The Hobbit yet. I haven't seen the third Hunger Games.
Oh well, Hunger Games. Like I'll just wait till it goes on Netflix.
Yeah, but like I would have wanted to watch that in theater just for the hell of it.
Like I just saw the
I've seen
second
it
one.
in theaters.
The second one was really good. I really liked it. I liked the new area that they were in, like with the different
Mm-hmm.
each. There's like
With the
different
clock.
sections with like yeah the clock thing. Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I read the books. I read all three books last year before the third movie came out, and I just haven't gone to see it yet.
I don't read books unless there's pictures.
Playboy. The
Unless it
football
has unless it has comic in front of the word book. No, but I'm trying to read. I'm trying to start reading some of the light novels for these animes I've been watching because you can get a lot of them translated online. So I always say, okay, this day I'm gonna start, and it never happens. Yeah,
I got a fat cat looking at me asking for food. Go fuck himself.
yeah. I see you got your Scully on. It's cold over there.
It's kind of cold. Like in the morning, it's fucking freezing. For some reason, then this apartment gets really cold. But more than anything, I wear it to keep my hair under control.
Oh yeah, because you're
You
growing the
know,
hair back out.
yeah, you know how dangerous this hair gets.
Yeah, it was kind of chilly this morning. I was like, typical Miami weather. It'll warm up. Nope. And plus, we're working outside. Well, not really outside, but like the facility is like very open.
Mhm.
So it's like I'm waiting for it to warm up.
Well, I heard it was cool. It was warm the past couple days there.
Yeah, but it was like a little cold front today, and it's supposed to get back hot. You know how Miami is.
Yeah, yeah. Like we're getting a cold front, I think tomorrow, and we're supposed to get like high 60s, low 50s, I think.
I never know what
So,
that means.
and we go up to the 60s. That'll be our highest. So that should be fun. I look forward to that shit. Giselle is dying with the cold, and I'm just like, bring more.
After a while, you'll get tired of it. At least you
Yeah,
don't. At least you don't live like more north. You got to deal with
yeah.
snow.
It
That would
snowed
be.
like when we got here. It's the day after we got here. It snowed like an hour away from us, like just an hour north. It snowed. I'm like, that is fucking insane.
Yeah, that's probably why it's cold. But
But I'm loving it so far. The weather here is fantastic.
oh yeah, San Diego. When I was there, it was 2 years ago now. Like the sun was out, you'd even feel the sun, and then at
Yeah, that's how
night,
it is.
like the breeze was blowing. I was like, why can't Miami be like this?
Miami's just like we're gonna rain thunder and lightning on you, and then we're gonna fucking be humid forever.
And then there's like no ozone. The ozone layer above Miami is like depleted.
It's a
Like
magnifying glass.
if the sun is out, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah, yeah. But here, man, like I go outside and like goddamn cloud in the sky, like I see the stars. I'm like, this is nice. Psst, guard dog.
Guard dog, yeah, right. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
I saw today that they announced season 5 of Game of Thrones and season 2 of Silicon Valley will start April 12th.
Both shows that I
So I'm looking
cannot
forward.
watch. Great.
Yeah,
Oh, and Daredevil's April 10th.
April
So
10th. That's right. You told me.
on
That's on
Friday.
Friday. So everything comes out. Nice.
Yeah. So I'll be watching that. Wait, it's gonna be all the episodes, right?
Yeah, they put
Oh
them all up.
snap!
Probably like 12 or
Nothing will
13.
be done. Nothing will be done that day.
You watch it all in 3 hours and now you got four
It's
different
gonna be
devices
like,
set
is
up.
it gonna be like hour long or 30 minutes?
I think they're
I don't
hour
know how
long. Yeah.
Netflix shows are.
Netflix, I think, does that. Well, I think they might do both, depending on the series, but I'm sure these will be hour long. They
Yeah,
don't have constraints for commercials or anything, so they just go full hour like HBO.
yeah. I'll
That's how
definitely be
House of
watching.
Cards was, if I'm not mistaken.
But I have to watch all of it before the spoilers get out there.
Yeah.
Episode 10, such and such character shows up. Great. I'm not even there yet.
Matt Murdock died in episode 2. God damn it.
Only thing is when I see the images, I don't like the glasses. I don't like how the glasses are. How, it's like the circular glasses with the red tint. Have you
Isn't
seen
that?
it?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The Matt Murdock glasses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like those glasses look weird. That's the only thing. Other than that,
It's like,
I want to see how they do the costume.
yeah. So far they've only released the sweater with like the ninja looking one that he has, right?
Yeah, where it's like the shirt tied over his eyes or something like that. I don't know what
Yeah,
that is. Or a
yeah.
scarf.
And there's the glasses. Yeah, I love the fact for the red glasses. It's just like we just need to put his color on him when he's not Daredevil for no reason,
Like
just so we know
I'm gonna be watching him is like, why is Cyclops in this show?
they should meet each other.
No, I was thinking it would be a perfect opportunity for them to introduce Jennifer Walters because she's also a lawyer. Just have like a like not as a main character, but have her like in one episode or whatever. Like have her
It could.
show
I
up.
mean, it could be a surprise cameo.
Episode 9. Spoilers. Episode
I
9.
just for the trailer for that to come out. How that goes.
They didn't. I thought they already released the Comic Con trailer. I haven't watched it. Didn't they?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
And Powers are supposed
I'll
to
look
start
into
later
it.
this year, like 2015.
I thought that was supposed to be like December last year.
Now I saw it when I saw the trailer on the PlayStation thing in the PlayStation
Mhm.
store. It said winter 2015. So
Yeah, I gotta see it. I know nothing about that series.
I saw the hardcover in the library on Friday last week.
Yeah, I think they re-released the books now. Like they're coming out weekly or monthly. But they're re-releasing them, I think.
I have no idea what that. I didn't even know that it had superpowers in the show. I thought it was just called
Yeah,
Powers
it's really
with no
called Howard.
magic.
I think what I know is that they're cops who hunt down superheroes or like supervillains that have
Well,
committed
apparently,
crimes.
like the main guy used to have superpowers from the trailer. He
Oh,
like, and then he got it
okay.
like taken away, and I guess someone else has it now, or something. That's what I got from the trailer.
I
Like
think
he
it's
used to
something
have
like that. He becomes
superpowers,
a cop.
and then he becomes a cop, and he's working with this girl, and then like I guess he finds out that the person who took his powers away has his powers now, or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know nothing about that world.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how that goes because I don't know I don't even know what to expect from it. I haven't seen the trailer. I need to get on that.
Well, we have PlayStation Plus, so we get a season 1 for free.
Yeah, I renewed mine like 10 minutes before the end of the year, like before expiration date.
You renewed it before the outage.
No, no. Like mine expired the 31st, going in like, so then I renewed it like 10 minutes before it expired.
Okay. Yeah, I had to renew mine's like before probably like mid-December I did it. Like it ran out the end of like that Black Friday, and
Mm-hmm.
then I
Yeah,
had
'cause
it
that's
out
what.
for a while. I had it out for a while and then I renewed it like mid-December. When I got Call of Duty, I renewed it.
Yeah, 'cause I think what happened was that I got mine last year on Black Friday, and then I wasn't able to do it for a couple days, and then after I did it, I got a free month, I think, from somebody. Somebody gave me a free month. Somebody who bought a PS4. I
Okay.
think a friend of mine in Brazil, and then he gave it to me. She's like, "Here's, take this month since I can't use it." And I'm like, "Yeah." And now we got 5 extra days.
Yeah.
Dude,
And we're supposed
like,
to get
why
like
can't?
a 10% voucher code. I don't know when that's gonna come.
Yeah, well, we're getting the email. I don't even know what to use that for.
Mm.
I don't know.
Just buy a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no. Still gotta play. I gotta like I'm still going through Shadow of Mordor, trying to get like the last minute trophy, not last minute, but just like the last trophies I can get. Like that one, I think is a game I could platinum, except for one trophy, which might be difficult. And then afterwards, I'll jump on Borderlands and Lego Marvel. I gotta finish those two for the PS3, so I can put that away. And then do Walking Dead and Dragon Age.
Yeah, I'm pretty much caught up on everything. I'm replaying Dragon Age again. Not replaying again, just replaying. This isn't my third playthrough, even though some people have already completed the game like millions of times. And I think that's it. There's really nothing coming out until I think The Order 1886 comes out next month or the month after. And then The Witcher 3 got delayed till May.
Mm-hmm.
And then Batman is in June. And then
I'm
Uncharted
not doing
is later this
Order.
year. Uncharted is probably gonna come out like in November.
Yeah, it's when it normally comes out.
And then that's pretty much it. I don't even know. Tomb Raider. Well, Tomb Raider is gonna be on Xbox, but we'll see if it comes out to PS4 or not. And then your typical Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed that comes out every year. That's about it, I think. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, The Division.
The
I think that's supposed
Division.
to come out.
That's the Tom Clancy one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that one looks good. I want to play that one.
And then that's it. Like the E3 stuff they announced, I don't even know I don't even know release dates or anything because everything gets delayed.
Yeah, everything gets pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. So like these days, I don't even bother putting them in my calendar because it doesn't matter.
Pretty much, yeah. But I'd rather it get delayed than get a broken game like Assassin's Creed.
I'd rather they finish the game and then come out with a release date.
Yeah. Well, they're always working on the game until they announce that it's gone gold, which is usually like a couple weeks
Mhm.
before the release. But
What's it mean when it goes gold?
that means it's done. Like the game's being shipped out to stores. Like it's
Why is it called
already,
that?
huh?
Wonder why it's called that.
I don't know. I didn't know what it meant. I had to look it up like last year or year before. Because they always be like, oh, the game has gone gold. Okay.
Yeah, I always mean to look up and I never do. I always
Yeah, it means
forget.
like the
I should
game.
look up what this says.
It pretty much means the games are being shipped to like retail stores. Like, but even then, it's like even when the game is done, they're still working on it, like the patches and
Yeah,
stuff.
day one patches and shit.
Yeah. Now we get like I think the Assassin's Creed. I gotta delete that game file that of Unity because it had like a patch. that was like pretty much the size of the game itself, and that's just eating up my
Jesus.
hard drive. Yeah, it was a big patch before I played it. It's crazy. But yeah, I already played Walking Dead season one and two. I realized I don't like any of the characters besides the one you're playing as. Like they put you in these decisions where you have to like choose a side, and it's like, well, I don't want to choose any side.
You're like, how about you both die?
It's like good thing I already had played season one on my Xbox, so I already knew like the outcome by the end. So I was like, well, this person's gonna be in it longer, so I might as well just side with this person.
Hmm.
Because even if I side with the other person, this person's gonna die in episode whatever. But in season two, I was like, the person I sided with in season one. Now I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get to playing it soon. Like, I feel like the main issue is just gonna get Giselle to sit down and like stay focused on this. I just need you for 3 hours.
But just be careful because that season two, episode one, dealing with that dog.
Uh, hey, the you got it from the Flash sale, right? The 2 seasons for $6.
Yeah,
Is 400 days of summer there?
yeah, it's included in season one. It's
Nice.
like you play through it and then it's the last one. It's I think it's called like the
Hmm.
special episode or something like that. But it's not that long. Like it's like five characters, and each character you probably could finish in like 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay. I also got Tales of Borderland I gotta play.
Yeah. Well, I finished
Yeah,
episode one of that. I'll just wait till it's done to play the rest.
yeah, I got it for free, so I'm like, yeah, why not?
That one was
So I
really
just
good.
gotta play it.
It takes place after Borderlands 2,
Hmm. Yeah.
and then you get a surprise cameo from a Vault Hunter, which I'm not gonna spoil.
Claptrap.
Nah, it's from
Claptrap.
it's
He's,
from
he's
it's from part two.
he's a vault hunter now. So, but yeah, I gotta see. How long did it take for you to beat that one?
It was pretty long for a single episode. It was about like 2.5 hours, I want to say.
That's not bad.
Mind you, I play them pretty slow, so
I
like
play them
I
even
walk
slower.
around and I click everything.
Yeah, same here. 2.5 is not bad. But,
Yeah, so
so how
it's a
long is episode one then of Walking Dead? Is that about the same or more?
the Walking Dead episodes vary by episode. Some are quicker than others.
Mhm. Okay.
So, but then again, I play them very slow, so
Yeah.
it's like it might take me long. Some people know exactly what to do. Me, I'm just like, well, I'm just walking around, clicking things.
Like, what's over here? All right, that's a fence. Over here. Huh, it's same fence. All right. Except with me, it's like I walk over here. I'm like, I wonder what's in this corner. Character stuck. Fucking bugs. God damn it. Reboot.
No, but the game runs well on the PS4, unlike the Xbox and PS3 versions,
Hmm.
where it's very like choppy and stuff.
Yeah, I heard
It
that the
runs.
PS4 runs the best. But still, if there's a bug in there about getting stuck, I can do it. That's mine. My brother's always amazed. He watches me play and he's like, how the fuck are you stuck? I'm like, I don't know. It's a rock. I jumped over it. Now I'm stuck in it. And he's like, you need to start working for video game companies because you'd be the best fucking QC guy ever. And I'm like, I know. I know. Just,
No, I think it's
just
called
like a tree.
QA. It's called QA for them, right?
Yeah.
Quality
Just
assurance.
walk up. It's a good looking tree. Tree's gone. I'm in a hole. Game's broken. What happened? I don't know. I walked up and then it happened. That's how I live.
Sometimes Dragon Age can get like that. The new one, like
Don't tell me that.
no, I'm not talking about. It's nothing major, but like the game is so massive that
Hmm.
sometimes you just like run into like random things, like
Yeah.
depending on what you're doing. But I can forgive that game because it's only like small little things, like and like they fixed it now. Like when I first played it, it was like some things like there'll be times where like you'll be talking to someone. This is a funny one. You'll be talking to someone, and then you know how like the dialogue wheel is supposed to pop up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll be talking, and then like the person will finish what they're saying, and then the dialogue wheel won't show up. So the person, all you see is the person's face just staring at the screen, and I'm just waiting there like,
You're
so
just staring at each other like, now what?
yeah, that
Do they
happened to
have
me.
it where like, cause it's a Bioware game, right?
Yeah,
Do they have it like Mass Effect where if you have the microphone you can just talk to them? Like
I
you
don't
can
know.
say the commands?
I don't know. I've never done that, so
Because you can just like sweet talk to them. Hey, sexy, how you going? How's it going?
actually happened to me. The freezing part. It didn't freeze. It just like for some reason it just gets stuck. Like during one of the romance scenes, like they're both laying there. The person finishes talking, and it's just like nothing. They're both just laying down. I'm just like,
It's just awkward silence. Either that or it's gonna be like it gets stuck in the middle of the sex scene, and then that's when your mom walks in, like, "What are you doing? What are you playing?"
of
Fuck
course.
me, really? I've been playing this for 9 hours. You walk in now?
That's what's happening sometimes when I'm watching like anime. I'm just like watching it, and all action, fighting, blah blah blah, and then there'll be that one scene, and I'm like, how much you want to bet?
I always get that. What are you watching? God damn it, miss. You couldn't come later or sooner? It's the one scene where like the girl is bending over and the camera just goes up there and you're like I'm sitting there like, why am I seeing this? Somebody walks in. What are you watching? Porn, apparently. According to you, I'm a pervert.
Oh man, there's always those awkward. Of course, in anime, every anime is like that.
Yeah, for no reason. The gratuitous upskirt.
Oh man, yeah, but it's always funny though. It's like, really? You couldn't just put the camera to the side?
Yeah. You couldn't not unbutton her shirt for no reason.
Oh, yeah. But right now I'm rewatching Steins Gate, the time travel one I was telling you about. You should check it out. And you're frozen. Let it go. Let it go.
Alright. Internet here sometimes just freaks the fuck out and I lose connection
Yeah,
for a
your
couple
face is
seconds.
just like stuck in time.
Yeah. It's fun when I'm working and the connection drops and I'm just like in the middle of something and the thing just shuts down. I'm like, gotta bring it back up. Luckily
Technology.
nothing. Yeah. Back in my day.
Yeah, I was saying I'm rewatching Steins Gate right now. The
Yeah, you
time
told me.
travel one I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really, really good. You should check it out.
No, I'm alright. I
You
don't
don't
know
like
what it
time
is
travel?
about anime, man. I can't stick to it.
But this one's really good though.
I've
It
tried
has
though
the
so many different ones.
what is her name? Ashley Birch, the girl who voiced Tiny Tina. She voices one of the characters.
Mm,
Not in her Tiny Tina voice, but she
that'd be
voices one of
amazing.
the characters, and but yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, right now, I'm not watching anything. I'm not reading anything. Trying to catch up on my comics. I kind of fell behind last week
Yeah,
with
I'm
the Drive the
almost
movie and all
caught
that.
up with the Ultimate stuff. Like I just got to read the X-Men, the Ultimate Comics X-Men, and then Cataclysm, and then I'll be caught up. So I caught up on everything else.
Yeah, like I always hate because like all these annuals came out for like the past 2 or 3 weeks. So then like I opened up the Batman annual, 47 pages. I'm like, I'm never finishing this. It takes me 3 days to finish a 20-page comic. It's gonna fucking take me 3 years to finish a 47-page comic.
Last week was it New Year's week? Was last week, right? Yeah, there was like 12 comics that came out in
Yeah,
total, like of
none
all the
of them were
companies.
like important. Yeah, nothing was important.
But the week before
Like,
that, Christmas, it was like
yeah,
triple
it was a
that.
regular week.
No, it was more than regular. Like every
Was it?
Wednesday, I always check Comixology to see what the new stuff are. And Christmas week, it was like,
Yeah, I didn't know. Like I saw which books I get, but I didn't notice that it was that much more than a regular.
yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. But right now, I just gotta read the X-Men stuff. I caught up with Miles. I caught up with Ultimates. Yo, the
Yeah.
Ultimates, that last story arc before Cataclysm is the most
Ultimates 3?
craziest. Huh?
Ultimates 3?
No. The one before the Ultimate Comics Ultimates,
Hmm.
the one where it's like Tony Stark's brain tumor was an Infinity Gem. Yeah, that
What
happened.
the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah, it
I was
was
watching like some videos on YouTube, and they're all saying that like how the ultimate storyline's just the shittiest, most likely.
it was like some crazy like you know who Kang the Conqueror is, right? Like the guy from the future.
Vaguely, yeah.
Well, in that, like Kang ended up being Susan Storm from the future, and she
With the
comes
sex thing?
back. Huh?
With the sex change or
No. It was a Kang is a was a female,
oh, okay.
but like the big reveal was that it was Susan Storm in the from the future who ended up being Kang, and like
Mm.
Reed Richards being the supervillain, and Susan
Reeves.
and Ben Grimm engaged or some shit like that. I don't remember. I don't know if they're married or not. But yeah, it was like, and then like Tony Stark dies, but he uploads his mind to the grid. So like he's like controlling his armor, but like there's like no shell. Like I mean, it's only a shell, like no body.
Mhm.
And then he like uses the Infinity Gem to like bring his body back to life. I was like, they must have known this book was ending, cause
They're like, we don't even care anymore. Fuck it, just write it. We'll print it.
oh yeah, and then the Incredible Hulk had like the Infinity Gauntlets on, and I was like, what? What is going on here?
They're like, what am I fucking reading? He sent a letter to Marvel.
But yeah, it was some crazy stuff. I don't know, man. I forgot who the writer was, but props to him for getting all that stuff approved or whatever. I don't whatever process, because they must have known. And then I read the Miles. The Miles stuff was always good. One thing I noticed about reading Bendis's books, I read his books are easier to read than other writers because some writers, they like you open it up and it's just like words. I'm just like,
Hmm.
it's gonna take me 30 minutes to finish this page. Well, Bendis, he kind of gets to the point.
Yeah.
Like, like the art and the writing tells a story. It's not just all writing or all art.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's a good combination of both. So it's easier for me to read his stuff than like reading other people. Like,
yeah. There's some.
I could read a trade of his real quick compared to
Yeah.
some people where it's just like, I'm still on this page. By the time I get halfway down the page, I already done forgot what happened before.
Yeah, there's writers that like I finish reading the book and I'm just like I don't even know what the fuck happened here. And I'll go online and read it and I'm like I'll read like from the Wikipedia and I'm like that is not what I read.
I think Jonathan Hickman is kind of like that because I remember I tried reading one of his Avengers stuff and I was like I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I think I tried reading. I think it was one of like the new Avenger books when they started Marvel now with issue ones and stuff. And I tried that and I'm like nah. And the Grant Morrison stuff I read that one like Batman R.I.P.
Yeah,
And I'm like what the fuck is happening? Like I finished the book and I'm like go online. And I'm like so this is what that means and how was I supposed to reach this conclusion?
yeah.
This is
Grant
too
Morrison
much.
is another one that gets kind of crazy. Like I think the only thing I read of him was like the new X-Men, the one from the like the 2000s,
Hmm.
where at the end of it is when what's his name, Scott and Emma get together and then they form this school. It's pretty much it takes place before Joss Whedon's run.
Hmm.
So like that, I read that it was pretty good, but like some stories, like there was this one story where I had no idea. I think it was like narrated by Jean Grey, and I had no idea what was going on. So I looked on Wikipedia. I was like, okay, I kind of get it now.
Yeah, it's just story. Some stories I'm like, Jesus Christ,
But
fuck it.
and I bought this trade. You know the guy who posts up on DeviantArt, like all like the like the funny like DC stuff
Yeah,
where
Bezio.
huh?
The Bezio. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. He came out
Mm.
with it like his own indie book that I got. I just picked it up because I saw it on InStock. And I was like, oh yeah, I follow this guy in DeviantArt. So, it was like 50% off. So I just picked it up and I was just like, all right, I'll check it out later. I have no idea what the book's about.
Yeah,
I just saw his name and I was just like, okay, I follow his stuff on DeviantArt, so I'll support him. I just picked, it was like $8. So I was like, yeah, I'll get it.
that's not bad. I
I,
mean, it's
yeah.
good to read that book every once in a while.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten those indie stuff. I still have my list written down. I'll get to that eventually.
Yeah, right now, like I'm not. I got not indie. I'm reading Edison Rex from Monkey Brain Comics. It's pretty much like this supervillain. Think Lex Luthor if you were to kill Superman, and then as Superman's dying, he tells him, "Is like now it's up to you to protect the human race." And then like Lex Luthor becomes like a superhero or tries to become a hero.
Well, he's a hero
So it's a
now.
lot
He's
of.
with the Justice League.
Is he still like that?
I think
Like
so.
I haven't read Justice League. I can't stay up with that book. Every fucking book is a goddamn event.
Are they in? They're not in the event now, though, right? I think Forever Evil is
I haven't
over.
seen the Justice. I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. Odds are they are in an event.
I know
To
Batman has
look.
been in an event since the beginning.
Yeah, Batman is always, but Batman's easier to follow because it's just a Batman book.
Yeah.
Whereas Justice League, you want to catch that, then you got sometimes going to Justice League America, Justice League Unlimited, whatever it is, Dark. Then going to Superman, and then Superman with Wonder Woman. Like fuck all that.
Yeah, I'm really behind on DC. I think I gotta catch up on Catwoman and Batgirl. I think
I'm enjoying
the, the,
Batgirl now.
the thing is like the way their trades come out, they come out so far apart from each other that's like I just forget. Like
Yeah,
I'll look on my shelf and I'll be like, Batgirl Volume 3? Well, I wonder when Volume 4 comes out. It's like next year, and I'm just like, well, I'm so
then when
much for
Volume
that.
4 comes out, you got to read 1, 2, and 3 to follow up on that, and then go into
Yeah, yeah.
4.
Like I don't even remember. I think Volume 3 ended with it was the arc with her brother.
Mm.
Like her brother like fell off a cliff or something like that.
Yeah,
And
she
then
throws the batarang, catches him in the eye, he falls off the pier.
something like that. And then her dad shows up like about to
Hmm.
arrest her. I think it ends like that. So as long as I have that in my memory, I'm good. So I at least
Yeah,
when I start reading the next trade, I'm
yeah,
like, okay,
yeah. The one afterwards, I think it's like Batgirl Most Wanted or whatever the hell it's called. And then it's just her being chased by the police a lot.
yeah.
And I think that's the last of the Gail Simone stuff. 'Cause I think after that we go into this.
Yeah, it was like the Future's End thing was her last one,
Yeah,
and then the new stuff. My only problem with the new, like, the costume is all right. It's just the
I
way
really like the cop.
how she comes up with the costume felt like she was getting ready for a convention. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't seem practical
it
as
looked
much.
like a cosplayer, which I guess was the
Yeah,
point. Because I know I was watching an interview about with the artist, and she's kind of like a designer or something like that. So I get the point of it, but like I kind of like the other costume better. But
hmm No, I like this one. It's a good change. The problem I have with this book is that it's very teen, I guess you could say.
yeah,
So it's a lot of like girls out chasing guys and looking on Facebook and Instagram and shit like that. At least this first story arc is. I don't know if it'll mellow out a little bit later, but it's still a great change of pace from that dark, sinister thing that it was before, where she's always in trouble and somebody's always dying.
I prefer that version.
Yeah, well, it's a good version, but it got kind of tiring after a
I
while.
feel like all the Bat books. So like imagine they're like, okay, new creative team for Batman, and then you got all these bright colors and
Well, that one doesn't work like Batman has. But then again,
I feel like
the
Batgirl has always been that way too.
current the current Batman books are pretty colorful. Like especially the Year Zero stuff that took place during the day.
Yeah.
But
But I'm talking
it's
about like they change it like how they change the Batgirl stuff.
but that's the thing though, is that Batgirl can get away with that because she's not this dark, brooding character like Batman is. Like her and I guess Nightwing, they're both could be. They can get a little bit more upbeat and more.
Nah,
They don't have to
I
just be
don't
like
see that happening with
depressing dark.
Nightwing. 'Cause I read the pre-New 52 Nightwing stuff, and that stuff was dark though. All it was like over 100 issues, and it was just like see no light of day. Like there
Yeah.
was an arc where he becomes like a, not really a villain, but like I think something happens, and then he decides to go like I guess undercover, and he starts working for like Deathstroke and all these people, like a mob boss. He
hmm
like changes his name. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is like the new 52 one. He's still like this, I guess, angry guy, but at the same time, he knows how to lighten up. So like the new 52, they could probably get with something a little bit lighter if they wanted to. Except with Batgirl, but Batman is just angry.
He's always angry.
Yeah.
And
So that has to be like a dark one.
I got the Red Robin series. It was on sale on Comixology a couple weeks ago, so I picked that up, and I picked up the Stephanie Brown Batgirl stuff. So hopefully eventually when I actually get to that era of comics, I can start
Mhm.
reading those.
I'm waiting for my comics to come back from the move, and then my card to arrive so I can go to comic book shops. I need to get volume 3 of Brightest Day,
See, I'm not
the
even
volume
near
3
that
of that,
stuff yet. I haven't even
and then
started
I want to
that.
do. Yeah, well, it's like I'm reading that, but then I'm going into Flashpoint, and then stopping there. Then I want to start reading the Flash from like the old ass issues back when in the 80s, Wally West started being the Flash and stuff.
See, I don't go that far back. I try to stick to like 2000. I'll hit the 90s depending on what series it is, but I try to stick with the years of 2000.
hmm
Like the 90s stuff, I think the Nightwing stuff started in the 90s, and I want to read the Tim Drake his the Robin solo series that he was in. I want to
hmm
read that. I think that started in the 90s as well. So it depends on the series, but I try not to go too far back because then it starts getting really complicated. But
No, I mean if you just stick with one book with the main title, I guess it should be fine.
yeah, but even then, I look up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna read every single issue either. I'm just picking out like I found like some website that told me like the books that I should read, and I'll go with those. And if I want, I'll delve into the middle of those. But I'm gonna read some of that older stuff before going on.
Comics is so confusing.
Yeah,
It's not like with a manga. If you read a manga, it's like yeah, they'll go up to like 700 issues, but at least you know it's one full story. There's no
yeah.
crossovers.
It doesn't branch out.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you wanna continue this story arc? Well, then you gotta pick that issue up, then you gotta pick that issue up. Oh, you're not reading Teen Titans? Well, too bad.
Yeah, it was when I started reading the New 52 stuff. It was within like issue 3 or 4. Teen Titans crossed over with the with another teen book for no reason. They just cross over, and I'm reading. I'm like, and at the end it's like, oh, if you want to continue the story, go over to this book. And I'm like, no, fuck this. You guys are all done. Crossover within the third fucking issue. You're out of your mind.
Uh, Now you got the rumors of Marvel might reboot. That's when I'm just like, well, I guess I'm rebooting my life. No more comics.
You put away the comics, you put on the suit, tie, and you go to work.
Yeah, I'll just take the picture of like all my comics hanging out of that trash can.
Well, you can put them at the trash can in my place. I'll take care of those for you.
Just hanging out, me walking away with my book bag on.
I'll
Comics
be the
no
one that
more.
takes the picture, and then the trash
Comics no more.
can. The issue that hangs over the side will be the Spider-Man No More issue. That's the one that has to hang over the side.
It'll be the Miles Morales one and the Peter Parker one. And then and all the 50,000 variants that they come up with. Have you seen the
It just
Spider Island variant? I think I sent you that picture. The
you
Spider
might have. I don't remember it.
It's like everyone who tries to become Spider-Man during Spider
Uh-huh.
Island. It's like all of them having their costumes thrown in that same trash can. I'll see if I can find it again. I'll send it to you.
I think I see it.
You got
I
it?
see. I see three of them. Yeah. Issue 673.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Let's see if I can get this going. You're gonna look at yourself a little bit. There you go. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. I I pictured more people, but that might be it though.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. You fucking
Spider
love that,
Island.
huh?
Spider Island was
Why?
good though. That's when they first
That
teased. They
Spider-Man?
teased Spider Verse way back then, right?
Yeah, I think you told me.
Like it was during one arc with Madam Web. She was like in the hospital, and then she like has like a vision saying like, "Oh, all the spiders will be gone" or something like that, or all the spiders die, some shit. And
That's
then
another book I gotta get. This the volume three of the Spider-Man. I'll see if I look for that when I go to the comic
every
shop here.
time we go to Tate's, you always say, "Yeah, it's another book I gotta get."
Yeah, but then, like something else is like on my list. I'm like, I gotta grab this.
Just check in stock. I don't even let's see how much it is because they've been having a lot of sales like recently. What is it? Amazing Spider-Man.
It's the third volume.
It's $20.29.
It's $20.
Yep. Oh, Volume 2 Spider-Verse Prelude came out. I didn't even know. Spider-Verse. Are you reading the Spider-Verse stuff?
Yeah, I think a
I,
new issue came out
this week?
yesterday. I'm still a week behind on comics.
How's that going, Spider-Verse?
It's pretty good. I look forward to some of the new books that they announced. Like I like the Gwen Stacy Spider book that's gonna come out,
Still haven't read that.
and there's a few other ones that I really liked. But the story overall is pretty good.
Spider-Verse.
Like it's good that the villain is somebody that I know because I read Volume One of the Amazing Spider-Man book, the trades.
Which
He's
one?
that villain. Uh,
Oh,
the
Morlun?
first one, yeah, Moreland.
Yeah.
Him and
I read
Ezekiel,
him. I read him so long ago that I was like, Morlun? Why does that sound familiar?
yeah, I mentioned them to you, and you're like, I don't even remember him. I'm like, that was Volume One, dude.
Yeah. Well, he shows up later on. He kills Spider-Man. He like eats his eye or yeah, he does. He like when
I
you
think
get
I had heard that he does like I think they mentioned Spider Verse that they fight more than once, but Peter
yeah, I
always
think it's
wins.
like volume 4. It's like that story arc right before the Civil War stuff. I think it's called The Other.
Mm.
And he kills like he brutally kills him. And the Ezekiel stuff I remember. I remember him showing up. But I don't remember how he died or died. But yeah, because when I read volume 1 and they were talking about like Silk and like how Ezekiel uh
Well, Ezekiel dies fighting Moreland in Volume One.
when Silk shows up and she's like, "Oh, Ezekiel kept her locked up for however long." I was
Hmm.
like, "Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He showed up all that long ago." So I was like, "So she's been locked up for that long?"
Well, she's been locked up since high school, no? Like,
I don't
After
know.
right after she got bit, I think that's how what she said is like she got bit, and right afterwards Ezekiel shows up and takes her.
I don't remember. Is she supposed to be Asian?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know if it's eight.
the way how they like draw her face, she kind of looks that way. I haven't looked
I
up
don't know if
like
she
her personality or anything.
your name.
Cindy Moon,
Cindy Moon. Yeah, that's definitely supposed to be racist Asian.
and then her being like all over Peter. I was like, no wonder she's been locked up for how long?
Well, that's just her spider
Oh yeah,
instinct taking over.
what is it
The
called? The attract,
yeah,
it's like attraction or something like that.
like the
It's like
pheromones or whatever the hell they
yeah,
call it.
because they both got bit by the same spider. Or I
Yeah,
forgot how they explained it, but it was like some crazy stuff.
yeah, that they're drawn to each other to mate and
Yeah,
all that stuff. But I just fucking love how like Anna just has to squirt them with a water bottle like they're two dogs in heat.
pretty much. But that's how Spider Woman, like the original Spider Woman, Jessica Drew, she gives off like pheromones that attracts men but repels women, and she
Hmm.
has to wear like it makes men want her, but it makes women hate her. So she has to wear like this special perfume to like negate it. I was like, damn, I wish I had that power.
But the opposite.
Well, yeah, yeah. Obviously, it's gonna be the opposite. Well, I guess depends on the person.
All right, I'm here on the Marvel Wikia. It says Cindy. I just lost it. All right, Cindy was in the bunker for 13 years. So I guess right after high school.
Is she the same age as
Assuming.
Peter?
Yeah, because they're on the same field trip, so that would imply that they're in the same grade, plus or minus a year difference. And then like it's safe to assume that he's about 30.
Yeah, well, I know Peter is like late 20s, early 30s, because I
Yeah,
remember
so that
that Superior Spider-Man arc where like he was going back to college and he was like, oh, he was like I guess he felt kind of bad when Ock was like checking out the girls and he was like, oh, I'm
mhm.
too old for this or something like that. He said something referencing his age.
Yeah, so right after high school, I guess. And then another thing too is that like she didn't even have time to put her powers to use, like, or else I'm sure Peter would have seen her swinging around the city as well.
True.
Uh, Another trivia here is her last name Moon in Korean means gate, which may symbolize how Spider-Man unlocked the gates of her bunker. Bullshit, but I just half Korean.
Oh, she's Korean. Okay. Yeah, I knew she was some type of Asian.
Yeah.
But
Anything else on that? Oh yeah, but that's it. Anything else you gotta throw out to the world?
no, nothing. I got no knowledge to drop.
Watch your feet, kids, cause I'm about to drop some knowledge on you.
I did notice the inconsistency with the Miles stuff and how when he gets his web shooters. I think we
Hmm.
talked about this before. Like in in the regular books, he gets it the first time he meets Aunt May. But in Spider-Man, he doesn't have it. So I'm like, they're both written by the same person. How could they get that confused?
Isn't there supposed to be like a Spider-Man sequel,
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that.
right? Because then we're supposed to find out, uh, hopefully, the real, not the real, but like the 616 Miles Morales and who he is.
Maybe,
'Cause that was a hell of
maybe
a,
it's
yeah, that was
gonna
a hell
be
of
after. It's probably gonna be after Spider-Verse. Maybe at the end of Spider-Verse we find out.
let's see.
Because I would think, because then that would be right. They can't have it right now because that'd be too much Spider-Man stuff going on. So maybe
Yeah, yeah, definitely got to finish Spider-Verse before they move on to something else.
once
Plus
it
all the
dies
new
down.
Spider books that are coming out.
Yeah. So we'll see
Okay.
what happens. They really need to start. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Ultimate Universe anymore because there's only one book out or two. I think that one's getting canceled soon, so I don't know
Which
what they're
one?
gonna. The all new Ultimates.
I heard that that was getting canceled.
Yeah, it just sucks because in that Spider-Man No More, like Bendis, he does a good job of like setting them up as a team, and then this new
Hmm.
book comes out and it's just like not good. So that just sucks. So what happens when one writer sets something up and then they have another writer do the actual writing?
Yeah, that happens a lot though, but I don't know. I've been so out of the Ultimate Universe, I'm really far behind on like the Miles
Like
Morales stuff. I didn't even know
I didn't even know like
Spider-Man.
Cloak and Dagger were a couple. I thought they were just like teammates.
Aren't
Are
there a
they
couple
like
also
that?
on 616?
And that's what I was gonna ask. I don't know. I know nothing about them.
I think they were or are. Like I never see them in 616, but then again, I don't read as much Marvel.
I think the only thing I read with at least with Cloak in it was the Civil War. He shows up in that. But other
Shit,
than
I
that,
don't, yeah, I vaguely remember that.
I was reading. I was
The
like another interracial couple.
hmm
'Cause you got like the only three I know of is Miles and Katie, Cloak and Dagger, and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. And two of those were Bendis put them together. I don't know about Cloak and Dagger. I don't know who did that. I mean, if they're like that in the 616, then I don't know who did that. I guess when
I'm
they were
trying to
making.
see now if they are. Mm, actually, I don't know. I can look into it.
That's homework.
Yeah, because it doesn't really say here. But then again, Wikipedia is garbage.
You gotta go to the Marvel Wikia.
Cloak and Dagger 84. Is there a movie? Um, yeah. That is not the movie that I'm looking for.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's too many characters.
Yeah, it's fucking out of this world. All right, well, we'll leave it at that. That's I don't know how long that this episode was.
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't set the timer. I haven't written anything down. I have a big chunk to delete.
Yeah, well, at least it was just one chunk this time. It's just like from here to here, get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
So it's easier.
But you know what I just noticed when I was setting this one up? The last
What's that?
episode we did was still set on private.
Nice.
Like it was like published on whatever date, and it was like it still had the private thing. I was like, great. So I'll probably work on that tomorrow and get off work.
Or just say fuck it to that one. That'll be a lost episode, and just get this one out.
No,
That will.
it's still up there. It's just on private. Like I just gotta take it off private. But yeah, that's it for episode number 18 from our brief hiatus of getting stuff done.
The holiday season. The move.
Holiday season. Had a big cross country move, then
Yeah.
Christmas, then New Year's, and my birthday next week. Whoa!
Oh shit. You gonna do anything besides watch Taken?
Uh, I might go to that convention that weekend.
The Magic City?
Yeah,
Yeah. Ed's going, so
yeah. I spoke with him about it. I think he said he's going out Saturday, so I'll probably just go do that. I'm too old for parties and stuff. Getting to that age.
all right,
All
sir.
right,
Well,
that is
goodbye,
it.
world.